Hey, so what's up? I've been doing the UCC thing, trying to get it done for some time, man. I think about a couple of years, off and on, because it costs money to do all these filing things, and I got 2 kids and stuff, and I got bills, and they got to be paid. And the only way you can offset this stuff is when you are a secured creditor. When you are a secured creditor. So I don't just have ferns, debt money, whatever you want to call them, to just be sporadically thrown around here and there, But it's really getting to me because I'm searching for all this information, and I feel like I'm getting a piece, but I'm not getting the whole sense of what's supposed to be done, or like when I filed my ucc-1. I've actually filed my ucc-1. I didn't take my security agreement to the circuit clerk and all that. I was gonna do that later, because I figured, because my UCC, they charged me like $100 for that, so I didn't know how much that was gonna cost, so I was waiting till I get a little ferns saved up for anybody who's watching this. It's not money, whatever. For me right now, it's money. That's just what it is. I was just waiting to see if I can get some little more change to take those up there and file them or whatever. And my question about that one was, are we just doing that to make it public knowledge? Are we just doing it to put it on a public board so when we go, if we get arrested or something like that, we can set up a fee schedule or whatever? And if that's the case, can we just, if they're blocking us from doing that, could we set up a trust? Can we just go in to set up our register a trust with the state? In which case they don't knock back trust and then put everything that we own under the trust. Our commercial security agreements, the ucc-1, and all our property and all that just goes in the trust along with the trust. I mean, we could put the trust in the trust. That's just a question I have. Is that possible? Can it be done? What laws govern this? Stuff like that. I mean, I already know about the House Joint Resolution Bill 192 and all that. But that's not really helping us with the filing process. And every time we go into trying to get the information, somebody's like, I don't exactly know how to put it, but say like you want to make a bowl of noodles, and they'll come and say, well, hey, did you know you can make a bowl of noodles? And you like, yeah, I knew that, but I didn't know how to do it. How you do it? And they'd be like, well, you obviously you need noodles to make these, and back in 1987, noodles was processed and they were packaged and they were put in there with a little pack of sauce so you can have some flavoring. And you're like, cool, that's nice. I know about that. Back in 1982, they did this and that, there. And you're like, yeah. All right. So now what I'm supposed to do to actually make the noodles? And then they want you to buy something. It's like, but if you're discharging, if you's the guru and you discharging debts and all that, maybe if you help me to be able to discharge debts like my rent, car note, mortgage, all that stuff, I have some money or some ferns to give you. And if you discharging debt, why do you want ferns? I don't know. It's just questions I got. I can see that ferns will be easier to move around in commerce with, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Why not help other people get to this level? And if I'm at this level, then I can help other people get to that same level. Why are we not? It seems like there's a community for everything else. I mean, like I do Adobe After Effects, Adobe Photoshop. There's a community for both of those. There's even a community for those intertwined together and then different separate communities talking about different specific things that you can do inside those programs. You know what I'm saying? Why do we not have a community? Why is it everyone's separate? Like, you know, I see Jeff Anderson. I see this one lady, Reverend Dara Lara or whatever her name is. Some guy on there, and I just watched his video not too long ago about, you know, he was making a call to the IRS, and they actually told him exactly, you know, how he needed to fill out the accepted for value money order that he was creating on the bill. I forgot his name, but all I know is that in the comments he was saying somebody a Satanist, and if you're a Christian, don't call him or something like that. So I don't know if that narrows it down for y'all who I'm talking about. But yeah, that video, you know, I'm just gonna go back and watch some more of his videos and check them out and see if I could figure some stuff out. But I mean, the figuring out thing is not too much of a problem for me. You know, I'll figure it out eventually by myself. I'm sure I will. But it'd be nice if we can all talk to each other, because, I mean, the best collabs, you know, the best projects, the best art, the best law, the best anything in this world has came off collaborations of people studying the same thing and bouncing ideas off of each other, you know, and we all interested in this. Why are we not trying to make something happen here? You know, why are we not taking these houses, these properties? Why are we not making up why is there not a reservation for sovereigns? You know, it should. I'm surprised I haven't come across. This is the civilian of sovereigns. You come here, and we sovereign in here. We're sovereign in this community or whatever. You know, why haven't I come across anything like that? Because I'll take a trip. I don't care. I live in Florida. I'll take a trip to California to figure this stuff out. You know, right? Like I'm really. This is really something that interests me. It interests me, and I'm sure it interests a lot of you other people. It's just a rant of mine, man. I got questions. And I guess I only asked one really. And y'all just been dealing with me, man. So, this is actually like really one of my first video on the UCC or whatever. But cause I would go in the comment section, I would ask something, and I would never get an answer back. So here goes one. You know, the questions I asked before. What is it that we actually supposed to do? I sent my ucc-1 off, and when it came back, they took my last name off of, you know, when you put Joshua, my name is Joshua Jenkins, of course. So Joshua, you know, you got the colons, and of the Jenkins family. They took of the Jenkins family off. It just says Joshua. But they got Joshua Jenkins, you know, trademark trade name. You know, they got the all capital, and then they changed Joshua to all capital letters. I found that strange as well. What is that about? Can somebody enlighten me on that? When we send off our paperwork, security agreements and everything, is that something we keep to ourselves, or are we sending that off to everybody? What actually happens after that? How do we actually get attached to that? I know that all bank accounts are connected to the Federal Reserve in some way. So why are we able to actually write checks, I guess, off of our account? Because it's an account, right? Right, it's an account. And we have the account number, we have the routing number. So wouldn't we be able to write a check, and not necessarily, you know, just writing a check for no reason? But I mean, if you're writing a check, obviously you're writing a check to someone who you owe, and it's going to present a bill. So if it presents a bill and it goes back to the Federal Reserve, this is what these ferns are covering. This is what this debt money is covering right here. I'm extending the credit to cover this debt. I don't know. Can somebody help me out? First of all, I don't think I'm a secured party creditor as of yet. So I'm gonna go back through my notes and stuff, and I'm gonna, you know, send off my packaging and stuff. But I really like some insight and some help on this. And if you just want to make ferns, then I don't think that you really are a secured party creditor. And I would like to talk to some students on the subject. That's what I am. I'm a student on the subject. I would like to talk to other students on the subject. If you struggling, get in contact with me. Cause I'm struggling too, and maybe you know some things I don't know. Maybe I know some things you don't know. And when we bounce some ideas off of each other, maybe we'll be able to become more, I don't even know what to say, more studied on the subject, better. Maybe we just be better. You know, become a little better, a little more better, then we'll get where we need to be at. You know, and if there's somebody who actually out there who just actually wants to help people like me, it's like the kindness they heart, not just looking for your money, your firms, your debt money, whatever you want to call it, man. Whatever you want to call it. These spectacular words y'all came up with, whatever. We understand that it's not real money. Money's only gold and silver. That's the only thing that money is. We understand that. But for right now, in this system that we in, debt is money. Debt is money for us. And that's how we go about our day. We can't do nothing without it. And y'all sitting here saying that y'all got a solution, but y'all not trying to give us the solution unless we give y'all some firms. So that's just me. I know that was long, man. My bad. It's just I need help.